Welcome to Hard Traveling Geeks, a Traveler 5 actual play podcast presented by Geek at Arms. This is Season 1, The Brothers of Farbauti.
And Brian, I guess you saw that in my flying car, part of the emergency gear I have is 4 hang gliders.
I did see that.
Why is that not standard in flying cars anyway?
That's a good question, especially because a lot of them are open top, these air rafts.
Well, since most of us are military or secret agents, it also will help with covert drops.
Yes.
Of fly-by, drive-by shooting.
Given that, I assume that you're going to be coming to the first site aware that there's trouble. First of all, Troitska is staying at a different hotel than the rest of you. It's not... Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and give a recap here real quick. 6 years after the Battle of Gugesta, which was a disaster for the army but a coup for the intelligence services, Baronet Roxor of Enope has gathered you all on Regina. He believes that the Brothers of Farbauti have resumed their attempts to arm various rebel operations throughout the Spinward Marches, and he thinks that all of you might be interested in doing something about it. Arriving on Regina with Qazyna was one Troitska, a Vargar poet who has been invited to collaborate with pop star Bazin Durrana. You conducted Troitska to her agency, Michael Jane Promotions, where you met Miss Durrana herself. The singer invited all of you to a flying concert the next evening aboard one of the dirigibles as her personal VIP guests. And along the way, she laid claim to a favor from Roxor. The next morning, Qazyna got a panicked call from Troitska. All the poet had time to say was, "Qazyna, help!" before the line went dead. And so then back to the question I was going to ask, given that you are going to be aware that there's trouble brewing, how are you going to be arriving at Troitska's hotel, and what's on your person, and what's in your, if you've got a conveyance, what's in the conveyance vehicle?
Oh, I want to arrive over them, drop a body out, and shout, "Welcome to the party, pal."
And do a Die Hard, looks up for air vents.
I think that worked last time.
But where were we all when that call came in? Were we together?
I'm going to say
or nearby?
Probably. Where have you been staying when you're on Regina? Roxor.
My baronet is over on Enope, but I do have an apartment that I keep here. A fairly upscale.
Okay.
And I can take 2 guests. I have a guest room, and I guess I can take a few more with some couches and things if people really want to just crash for a night or something.
All right. I imagine that Migrant has his own apartment or something in the area, or a hotel that he got.
Which is weird, being named Migrant.
Right. So that would leave the other 3. Are you all staying with Roxor for at least for last night?
Yeah, I think that's what I'd be doing. Because my assumption was, and I think that's borne out by the lack of edits to the sheet, is that I don't really have money, right, to my name.
If you did not take any during muster out, then no, you have not.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I'm happy to accept whatever form of charity.
Okay.
Couldn't cut the mustard.
It's
what
true.
About Sir Kevin?
Oh yeah, I'm going to the sleepover.
All right. And Jace, as the one person who does have a little bit of money.
But his pajamas say Steve on them. We're not sure why.
I do have money, yes. And if I could save that by staying somewhere for free, I will.
All right.
So, I have yearly income, right? Do I have money right now?
Yes, you should have the first year's worth of your income.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, you've got 3,000 credits.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I've already spent more than that.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Oh, and we all started with a comm device, and I keep several spare comm dots. So you just have the Bluetooth earpieces, essentially, that you're all welcome to use.
All right, so Qazyna, you've received this call.
Yes.
Troitska is panicked, and then the line went dead.
Yep. So this is in the morning, right? So people are awake.
Yes, first thing in the morning.
Yeah. So I want to let everybody else know what I just heard, but I'm also starting to panic. So I'm immediately looking to leave myself, looking for the quick way out. How far are we from where we left Troitska, and would I even be oriented in the city?
After your little coffee clutch, you met back up with her and took her to her hotel, which is kind of near the spaceport.
Okay.
It's a pretty nice upscale place that Michael Jane was putting her up in.
All right.
So you know where that is, and it'll take me maybe 15 minutes to get there by air raft.
Okay.
Well, everybody get dressed, and I can go ahead and fly us over there.
Okay. Is your air raft? Do you launch it like directly from your apartment, or is this a situation where we would like go down to ground level first?
Or up. Yeah, the garage for air rafts might be towards the roof instead of the basement. I don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine that there's a garage / hangar of some kind.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll reluctantly head that way then, but I don't feel good about not being able to put feet on pavement, move around that way.
Right as we're getting ready to leave, I asked Roxar if he's got a gun or something I can carry for this.
Guns are illegal here. I do have mine that I received from the service, but you're not allowed to carry them out on the street. I keep mine here at home.
Yeah, but it sounds like we're going in to meet some people who don't really obey the law.
That is quite true. So the one that I keep at home, I'm going to bring with me and take it right back home. You're my witness. But I don't have any spare.
Okay, well, I steal like a kitchen knife or something. If I can find one discreetly.
You can take my trench knife.
Sounds good. I don't know how to use this, but okay.
Well, you do have the basic fighting skill. It will be a little better than using your bare hands, and you're not going to puncture yourself.
Okay. As soon as we get in, I want to say knife to meet you.
What a cutting remark. Sharp tongue.
All right, so does anybody else have anything of note on their person?
I'm going to bash people to death with my ship share. That's my plan.
I think you can probably bash people pretty well with just your fists.
Yeah,
with a strength of what? Was it 11 or something?
I don't know if it was that high. Was it?
Wow.
Is there like a try?
11.
Oh, sorry.
Is that good for bashing?
Well, the highest that you can get on your starting roll is 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty good for bashing.
All right. Well, that's good.
Let's see. What's the basic medical equipment a doctor would carry around if he wanted to be like ready for first aid?
Okay, well then that would be.
I do have a medikit in my air car.
Right, and that would be roughly like a satchel size kit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll go with that then.
All right. Okay, so then let's take you over to the hotel.
I'm not sure if I'm legally a doctor, but I think of myself as a doctor.
You're not legally a doctor because you dropped out of college, and we never did get the story on that.
It's a dark time.
But you did have that medic training, so you're a corpsman in the Navy.
I was in the medical corps for a while.
Hey, he didn't go to a year and a half of college to be called Mister.
Now I remove the uncertainty by just going by Sir.
Right.
Not because I have questionable credentials.
All right, so you come up to the front of the hotel, and it's got this weird entryway, 3 prongs. And I presume you come in. Who's going to be leading the charge on asking questions?
Ooh, I'll do it.
Remember, you're not Kevin. You're not the same Kevin this time.
Oh,
no jacket.
What would my
Immensely charming trait
right now?
Oh, no migrant yet. He's staying somewhere else.
What skill or stat does do charisma? Oh, it's 11 now. Okay.
There's not really a charisma or charm skill of any kind. I mean, your social standing, if you want to, wear your knight sash and lord it over people, they may give you things just for being high in station, but they might resent you too. So it's kind of a double-edged sword sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, are we re-rolling the intuitions personals, or are we keeping what we had from last
Yes,
time?
we do need to re-roll those. Thank you for the reminder. Everybody give me a 2d6 roll.
Well, it's not going to be me. Or no, low is good, isn't it? That's right.
Not in this case.
Oh, okay.
So, Jace, you have curiosity of 9.
Nice.
Let's see, Kevin rolled first, so he can have the insight of 5. And Qazyna gets luck of 5.
All right.
Okay.
And luck lets me undo things, right?
Right. If something bad happens to you, only to you, not to the group,
Mm-hmm.
specifically to you, then you can roll your luck. And if you're successful, then something happens that, you get out of it.
Okay.
4 of you come into this swanky hotel, and there's a reception desk out in front of you. And there's a woman there with this like beehive, really tall hairdo with these like ornaments in it, and some of them are kind of orbiting around the beehive. And she says, "Did I name this hotel? Welcome to the Sayency Regency Hotel. May I help you?"
Yes, we're here to see a guest.
Of course. Do you have the guest's name and room number?
Not the room number. Do you have it? Asking one of my buddies here.
Qazyna probably would have been given the room number, but does she remember it?
Let me see. Should I check? What do I roll?
You may, or you can just decide. It's up to you.
Yeah, I don't think I remember.
Okay.
All right, Qazyna, would you mind telling?
Yes. We are looking for Troitska. She is in trouble.
In trouble, you say? I'm sorry, unless you can give me the room number and verify that you know that you're supposed to be contacting this person. I can't even verify whether or not they're staying here.
She asked me for help.
Just one moment. She turns away and she gets on her comm, and she says something. She's apparently got subvocal communication. You can't quite, like, she sounds like she's mumbling. She turns back to you and says, "I'm having the concierge ring ring a room, and we're going to see if your friend answers and authorizes you to come to her. Then I'll let you go ahead and find her. However, I can't just let anyone harass one of our guests."
Well, obviously, you only allow friends to harass your guests.
Was the singer staying here as well, or was this a private room for Troy?
Bazin has a home of her own.
Okay.
In the city, and this was just something that the agency was putting Troitska up in. After a few moments, the receptionist gets a kind of worried, quizzical look on her face. She says, "I think you may be correct. Come with me, please." And she turns and
thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't mind us accompanying security up to the room.
Right. So she leads you back through the doors into this kind of swankier area of the swanky hotel.
Yeah,
and you get to this door, and you can see that there's a kind of heavy workman-like comm unit designed for Varger fingers that has been broken, and it's on the floor. And the receptionist says, "Oh, yes, it looks like you're correct. There has been some kind of an altercation here." And she goes to the door and she knocks. She says, Miss Troitska, are you okay?" Nobody answers.
Can you open this door for us?
She looks a little concerned and worried, and she gets on her comm again and speaks to someone. She says, "Yes, the hotel manager says it's okay." And she presses her hand to the door, and it opens up.
Thank you. If you have hotel security, it's probably a good idea to summon them as well.
Oh, we don't have much we have a security guard, but yes, I'll alert him, and we'll also notify the police. Please
Thank you.
do your best not to touch anything. The police will want to examine the scene.
Of course.
Looking in the door, you see that the room has obviously been stayed in. The bed's unmade, and you can see the clothes that Troitska was wearing yesterday on the floor, as well as her bags are opened. But you don't see any signs in there that there's been any kind of an altercation.
Okay. And she called at this point like 25 minutes ago, maybe?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. So she hadn't been gone very long. All right, like you said, everybody, let's keep our hands to ourselves, but look to see if you can find anything of interest. I'm going to go check the bathroom. Has anything been disturbed? Has she, done her morning brushing the teeth or whatever kind of stuff? Does it look like it has been used in some way?
Yeah, it appears to have been used in a normal fashion. Whatever it was that happened, she had prepared for her day.
Okay. There's a wet towel hanging on the rack or something, and
I'm not entirely certain what a Varger would use for their morning ablutions. I mean, I don't imagine
that
she'd
these
probably
water showers, or is it sonic showers, or some kind of other weird thing? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't imagine that you'd want to smell like wet dog every day.
Yeah. Got her grooming kit here.
Right.
Giant wire brush.
Bag full of under fur.
Yeah. Oh, but then their hair would just be everywhere,
Right.
All right, so the rest of you checking the, well, not that there's a whole lot of places to check, but look around. No, scrawled messages. There's not lipstick on the window or the mirror saying, please help or anything. Yeah, no blood stains, nothing obvious.
What are out the nearest outside windows? If I run up here and look out, what do I see?
Well, actually, these are doors that go deeper into the hotel and into the arcology.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're on the like an exterior kind of plateau of the arcology, and then everything else is deeper inside. Yeah, the only signs of the struggle that you see are the smashed communicator outside the door. So probably whatever happened when she came out. Whoever it was. Since the door was locked, they may not have had the ability to get inside, so they grabbed her when she came out. About this time, the security guard comes in. He's an older fella. He's got just like this fringe of gray hair and a funny looking hat on his head. He's kind of rotund, rumpled gray jacket. Says, "Oh, they told me that one of the guests had been attacked or something." Oh,
yeah.
Dear.
Could you please review the security footage?
Oh, right.
I don't know if there's anything in the room, but at least the hallways to see who left with her or which direction they went, anything like that.
Yeah. We got these little tiny cameras everywhere. Come on with me, and we'll see what's up. And so this guy leads you back out to the front, and I don't actually have a security room area here.
Yeah.
But he would have taken you like over that direction to the right.
Yeah.
And he sits down at this little desk, and you can see that this is his space. I mean, he's got his coffee cup and some snacks all over the place, and his jacket's hung up on the wall. And the chair fits him like it's a part of his body. And he goes and he's typing on his computer and calling up the morning security footage. He says, "Oh yeah, see, this is your friend coming out of the door, out of her door right here, and oh gosh, it looks like one of our guys. Is that one of our guys? I don't recognize him." And you can see on the display that there's a man wearing the hotel livery, and he's got a laundry cart with him. And he has like a stun rod or something that he hits Troitska with. And she goes down. She's on the communicator calling Qazyna at the time. And this guy attacks her, and you can see her shouting into it. She goes down, and he stomps on the communicator and then puts her body in the laundry cart and covers her with some towels. And then he carts her away off in another direction. In answer to Jace's question in the chat, do you know who owns this place? When you came in, you were told it was the Sayensi Regency. Go ahead and drop that word into the
Thank you.
chat.
Yeah, we need that one.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't spelled the same way as seance. The Seance Regency.
Right.
That's an entirely different game.
It's where you come
Yes.
to.
You can check it anytime you like.
There was I think it was the winner or one of the top finishers of IF Comp a couple years ago is right along those lines. I highly recommend. Takes place during Prohibition.
Anyway, but this is a name that none of you know. If it's a hotel chain of some kind or whatever, it must be fairly local or not terribly well known.
Well, you're a famous singer. You don't want to stay at an obvious hotel.
Anyway, so you
Right, what can we find out about this guy? Where he took her to? Where they left?
Okay. Well,
Are they still in the hotel?
The first thing that you get is you get a pretty clear look at his face. He apparently didn't realize that the cameras were there because they're these just kind of like tiny button cameras, maybe just a few millimeters across, and so they're not real obvious. Now, anybody who is used to the technology here and is going to be performing crimes would probably have noticed them, but he either didn't know they were there or didn't care, and so they got his face pretty clearly. Your friend, the security guard, tracks the guy through the hotel, and he eventually shows you, he went down into the garage. This was 20 minutes ago now, I guess, that he got down into the garage. Now, we don't have the security cameras in the garage. It's mostly for, vendors, deliveries, and that kind of thing. So when we get here, I lose him. Sorry.
All right. Thank you, though. I'll talk to my computer software clothing. Run face recognition. Is that anybody that we can identify?
What's the interface on your clothing? Does it give you like a voice interface?
Yeah, it's got the AI with voice control.
The talk in your ear?
Yeah.
All right.
And it can send data directly to my classes.
Okay. So it responds, I am connecting to public records now and performing a facial recognition search. Given the size of the population of Credo, however, this may take several minutes.
Of course. And I do have the onboard suite as well: security, expert, database, agent, and intellect.
All right.
So it's the bottom thing on the equipment sheets, and it'll take us several minutes to get back to our car, or actually get to the garage first. Is that the same place that we parked?
No, this garage is actually for ground vehicles.
Oh, okay.
You would have parked on the plaza outside the hotel, and this is several levels down at street level. Well, what will go down to street level eventually. So you get down there, and it's your typical underground garage kind of environment, and it's very, very workmanlike, concrete and steel rather than the shiny facades that you see elsewhere in the arcology. This is a place for people who work, and there are a few large vans. These are all wheeled vehicles parked here. It's mostly empty. You don't see anybody currently here.
Any people or any vehicles?
No people. There are a couple of vans, unattended vans. One thing it does have, the guard said there were no cameras down here, but it does have an automated gate attendant.
That's what I was wondering. They have a take a ticket kind of thing to get in and out?
Yeah, it's scans a vehicle.
Or a scan or something.
And it's got an AI that keeps track of what vehicles go in and out.
Okay. Is there a tracking skill, or does that default to a different kind of thing?
Wilderness tracking would be recon, but that's not really going to help you very much here.
Right. I was thinking, tire marks and other things that might help us identify a vehicle if we can't get anything of use from the automated attendant thing.
Right. So that would be forensics.
Okay. Which I do not have, but my a computer might.
I think somebody has forensics. I don't remember who, though.
Yeah. We do have a pretty good selection of skills spread among us all. So somebody here can anybody help figure out what kind of vehicle it might have been, where they went, any of you trained in that sort of thing?
I am thinking it might have been a migrant, actually, who has that skill.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't see it on anybody else's.
Okay.
Well, figuring out where you went, right?
Yeah, or, but for that, I guess, spread out, check the vehicles here, make sure that, he has left. They might still be inside one of the vans or something like that. Probably they've left, but it can't hurt to double check the ones that are here.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go. Is there a way for my computer to interface with the gate attendant?
If you want it to, you'll have to actually make it an intrusion.
Okay, that would be the security. Okay, yeah, mine's not really. Has defensive type stuff, security, not actually. This isn't an intrusion one, so
right.
No. Unless there's like a standard jack or something.
Now, I do see you put expert on there, but you didn't specify what skill you purchased. An expert system can only perform one skill.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize that.
Yeah, but this is an excellent opportunity for you to just pick which skill that you want right now.
Oh, but it did.
I don't know if I would default to any kind of computer security type thing. Probably something more. I'll decide on that, but it probably wouldn't be this.
Okay. Give you the opportunity if you wanted to be a forensics software.
Right. Well, I could do the jack of all trades.
No, jack of all trades isn't just. Oh well, yeah, you can use your own jack of all trades skill, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. You use my jack of all trades to see if I can figure something out from here.
Okay, that'd be fine. So then go ahead and make a. Let's see.
Oh, why is it?
Yeah, I really feel like something really fishy is going on with this hotel.
And while we're on the subject, based on, I'm going to roll a streetwise kind of as the back of my brain is working on it. Does this seem like a premeditated thing? It probably doesn't seem like organized crime. It'd be difficult, you think? Just get a feel of maybe what they're after and what kind of person would be doing this.
Yeah, difficult. Streetwise.
Is it a kidnapping? I exactly made it.
Yep. The fact that the guy was wearing hotel livery and had a cart ready to, take a person away, makes you think.
But he didn't. But he didn't try to avoid any of the cameras.
Right. So you think it had to have been planned to some degree. And you think,
but not very well.
Right. Well, he may have been brilliant on a tech level 8 world, but in a tech level 12 world, he was not aware of the cameras because he's
okay.
You think he's probably just not very sophisticated technological wise.
All right. So probably an off-world criminal, possibly, stalker superfan thing, maybe. Rather than a criminal, but somebody who is not from a higher tech world, probably.
Probably.
So how does the jack of trade? Do I roll jack of trades or?
No, you just roll. I'm trying to decide what the difficulty on it would be. Go ahead and roll 4d6, but if you get an effect of -5 or better, I'll give you part of the information.
13. So
13 versus
what am I rolling?
Int. So that would be -4. Okay. So you do manage to, looking around, you find a tire tread pattern that is narrower than these heavier vehicles that you see are probably typical here.
Okay. So probably a standard car rather than a van or a truck.
Mm-hmm. And it'd be unusual to see like a passenger car in this garage. It's mostly used for, large volume deliveries.
Hmm.
What are the rest of you doing while Roxor's examining the floor?
I want to think with my strategy to think out if I was this guy, where would I be? How would I be doing this? Where would I be going?
Okay. Given that this is what was your background like again?
Uh, you mean like my childhood?
Yeah, so you're from a
Amorous,
kind of a rough and tumble world, so
yes.
you might have experience thinking this way. So go ahead and give me a difficult strategy roll,
Okay.
and you can choose either education or intelligence for this. Up to you.
Okay. Well, yeah. There we go. Difficult, right?
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. So the things that you've gleaned from this are the fact that the guy's carrying a weapon. Even something as non-lethal as that stun stick is still illegal here. And so if you were a person, kidnapping somebody, carrying a weapon, you'd probably want to be keeping a pretty low profile, and you'd want to go to some place where the security and the police coverage is a little thinner than it is here in the arcology in the middle of the city. So you'd probably want to head, someplace suburban like. And given the size of this place, that means a drive of at least 3 or 4 hours to get to someplace like that.
Okay.
That's what I do when I kidnap people too.
What about Qazyna? You've got to be.
I'm looking around for vehicles that I know, which are ACVs, and failing that, looking around for any inhabitants. And yeah, failing that, I and she will need to rack our brains.
All right, so you don't see any hovercraft in here. So now you do have just general knowledge of land vehicles from the drive.
Yeah.
The 0 level drive skill.
Mm-hmm.
So if it came down to it and somebody else was able to hotwire one of these vans, you'd be able to drive it.
Yeah.
But you're not gleaning any major information from that examination. You can go back up into the hotel and find maybe find one of these delivery drivers from these vans that are here.
Mm-hmm.
If one of them happened to be in the place when this happened, then maybe they know something. You want to give that a try?
Yeah. Also, do all the delivery vans say where they're from, or are there some that are more unmarked or anything like that?
Yeah, they've got their company logos and so forth on them. There's one that's it's like food delivery, and then one of them is what is hotel?
A laundry and uniforms.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask if there was a laundry truck, or if it looks like they do it on site. If there's one of those, I want to start moving. Is there only one exit from this garage, or are there multiple exits?
There's just one exit. It's a pretty large door, but it's gated with that
okay.
AI attendant.
Oh, I mean, like from the garage into the hotel.
Oh, into the
like
hotel?
where people would be going.
I'm going to say that there's two. There's one on each end. One of them goes up into the hotel that you were at, and the other one goes into whatever's on the other side from the hotel.
Ooh. Was there security footage for the garage where we could see this car leaving?
No, there's no cameras in the garage. There's just that gate attendant, but you'd have to either hack it or find somebody who has credentials to persuade it to tell you anything.
Yeah, the hotel guard most likely wouldn't have this a security to it. It's probably a third party kind of thing. You maybe find out who owns the garage or who owns that company, the attendant, or if any of you have some high tech naughty skills.
Yeah, well, I
might be able to bust in. And
I want to keep an eye out for the laundry person coming back from either hotel, but this attendant, is it like a gate that we Earthlings would be familiar with, like in a parking garage? Like, is there a gate? Is there a screen or a clear camera or anything like that?
Yeah, it's a mechanical gate.
Okay.
When a vehicle is pulling up to it, it'll open up. But then if it's necessary to secure the place, they can actually close it down. But most of the time, it just opens up for whatever vehicle comes through, and the AI attendant, assesses whatever fees to the licenses and so forth associated with the vehicle.
So when I walk up to it, there's not a screen or something that
no kind of force
my
field.
stats.
Oh, a display.
Yeah.
There is a display, and there's also a voice interaction module with the thing. So as you approach it, it lights up and it prompts you for an authorization code.
Oh,
I want to reach out and shake the gate.
Or tell it you need another copy of your last receipt.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I feel like I should make you make a skill check of some kind for that, but I don't know what it should be.
Bureaucracy?
Bureaucracy or admin or advocate.
Well, I didn't realize that bureaucracy was even a skill.
Bureaucracy is a skill, in fact.
Funny.
But I think you have at least admin or advocate, don't you?
I've got liaison and leadership.
Yeah, I have leadership and psychology.
And I've got admin too. If he wants to,
you have admin
words.
Let Kevin make an admin roll, and maybe he can persuade the robot to give him a receipt. We'll call this an average.
Yeah, it's your everyday. Like, this is how I get free coffee.
Scamming computers.
It gives me everything, I guess.
Dang.
Wow, a critical success.
He rolled snake eyes. Okay, so the robot doesn't even hesitate. You ask it for a receipt and it just spits it out. You knew exactly, the words to bypass
it tells you the make
logic.
of the model. It gives you the weight of it. It gives you it doesn't take any pictures, but somehow it sketches a picture of the car now too.
Yeah, these little mechanical hands come out with a pencil and paper. No, but with that roll, I'm definitely going to give you the vehicle ID number. It's license, essentially its license plate. So if you can come up with a way of tracking vehicles or something like that, then the ID number will be very useful.
Well,
you have the tread pattern for the tires, thanks to Roxor's forensics roll. You have a very clear picture of this guy's face. The guard, transferred that image to one of your comm devices.
Oh, good.
And what happens when I shake the gate?
It goes.
Okay. The AI doesn't get mad at me.
No, it's not that sophisticated.
All right.
Please stop shaking me, sir.
I give it another kick as I walk away.
That's not going to be good.
It's when the automated boot comes out.
The technology kicks back.
I'm thinking we can call the cops because we're on a super high-tech planet, right, that bans weapons and presumably it's pretty strongly enforced stuff. They probably just...
And a fat lot of good it does, clearly.
They probably...
But the police might be here right about now.
As a matter of fact, there's an officer coming down. He's wearing this real military-looking uniform and this kind of weird square cap on his head. He looks around and he says, you were the one,
officer. Hello. Yes. I'm Baron. Baron Roxor. We found out the license plate or the ID tag of the vehicle that recently left with her. Seems to be more of the passenger car rather than a delivery van or truck. Here's the receipt of the last vehicle to leave.
He takes it and looks at it and says, I see. Would you mind coming upstairs with me and answering some questions?
Certainly.
All four of you, please.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I assumed you meant. Everybody good with that?
I got a bad feeling about this, but okay.
Sure.
All right, so he takes you back upstairs, and they've cleared a conference room that he sits you down in. And he starts asking you a lot of questions. What happened? Where were you? How do you know the victim of this alleged crime? You can tell that this guy is very, very by the book, very methodical, and
my kind of guy.
Following the rules. Unfortunately, it appears that the rules on Regina are to get every last scrap of information possible and then not do anything about it.
Mm.
He's filling out paperwork and writing notes and everything, and he keeps you here for, it gets on to about 20 minutes of him asking questions. And I imagine that after just a few minutes of this, certain of you are probably starting to get antsy, knowing that Troitska is getting further away every moment. He seems very interested in the fact that she just arrived on world yesterday and thinks that's very suspicious.
Well, I can account for our whereabouts 1 hour ago, or whatever exact time it was. We were at my apartment. You can check my vehicle's geolog to see where we were. And we flew it in here and arrived just half an hour ago now, or whatever it was.
Anybody else have anything to say?
Hey, yeah, I mean, when we mentioned the car, I asked them if they can track it, geotag it.
Well, that's not something that we generally do. We're not terribly interested in monitoring the activities of our citizens that closely. However, we will put out a broadcast to make sure everyone keeps an eye out for it. Now, Baronet Roxor, I've hesitated to say anything before now because, of course, you're a man of high station, but you are aware, sir, that it is unlawful for you to be carrying that sidearm in the city?
Oh, I'd forgotten I even had it. I was showing it to them. I was in the service with one of my friends here, and he had the same type of gun. I'm very sorry. I will put it back in my vehicle immediately and then take it back home. I had it with me when we got this a call and rushed over, and I forgot to put it away.
All right. So you said you had liaison? Go ahead and make a
Yes.
difficult liaison roll.
No mod?
No mod.
By 5.
All right. He seems to accept this and says, all right, I'll accompany you back to your vehicle, and I'll need you to secure that in a cargo area, not some place that you can get to while you're driving.
Yes, of course. I keep a standard lockbox back in the trunk.
Good. And I want you to fly straight home and resecure that weapon. Don't go anywhere else.
Absolutely. Thank you, officer. I appreciate you keeping the streets safe.
Yes, well, just bear in mind the laws around here. I know you're from off-world too, so I'll overlook it this time. But if you get caught with a weapon in the city again, I'm afraid that we're going to have to do something about it.
You are very kind. Thank you very much. All right, hop in, everybody.
Vroom. Hey!
I go shotgun.
Perfect timing. Now we just have to wait for him to call.
Drop the link.
Oh, look, a new suspect shows up.
He wasn't with us when the call came in.
He could have been
He
anywhere.
arrived much later. Dun 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 dun.
Where were you when Troitska was snatched?
But seriously, I feel very, very uneasy about everything involving this, because it was the music people who put her up in this hotel, right?
Yes.
The music people that are probably ran by the gang we're looking for.
That's a bit of a leap.
I assumed that from the very beginning. I just thought that was a thing. In this hotel that is incredibly swanky and posh, and yet has almost no security.
Well, that's well, no, I'll let you draw your own conclusions.
Yeah, I've been drawing those conclusions. It has almost no security. It does have security cameras, but not in the garage, which has at most a robot that scans license plates, basically.
Worst kidnapping ever. 2 stars.
Oh no, it's a great kidnapping. They planned this very well.
Oh, true. They're more professional than the hotel.
Well, we'll see about that later on, but
I don't know. Okay, like we just said, hey, we know this lady. We think she was kidnapped. Oh, she's not answering her phone. Go ahead and come back here. Yeah, it looks like she was kidnapped. Yo, security guard that knows nothing is going on, even though clearly on camera she was getting kidnapped.
Well, he was getting his coffee.
Yeah. Be sure to leave us a review.
The one security guard happened to be away when this happened. Yeah.
All right.
Who also gives us...
Are you guys able to hear me?
If Greg will stop talking for a moment.
I've been quiet for a while with all this running through my head.
Tall order.
You have.
Keep going, Greg.
Welcome to here, John.
Thank you.
A little bit of bookkeeping before we get going. Did you have the chance to look through the equipment, and did you have any money to buy anything? No, you don't. You're in debt.
Yeah, I'm in
So-
debt. I did look over it, but I just wasn't able to dive in. But you're right.
All
I
right.
am in
So,
debt.
with no resources to purchase anything, you have your personal comm unit,
Mhm.
and I presume that you use like public transportation or something to get around.
Unless someone allows me to borrow a flying device, yes.
So this morning, you got a call from Baronet Roxor. He's not a full baron. That
My friends call me Baron.
that Troitska, the Vargar poet, had called Qazyna in a panic and then been cut off, and so they were going to go to the hotel and try and find out what happened to her. And you are just arriving as this quartet of your cohorts are being escorted back to Roxor's air raft by a police officer who's talking to them sternly.
Wow.
Talking to Roxor sternly, at least.
Right. And you get there just in time to hear him, thank the officer for being so forbearing and saying, "I'll do that right away." And so then you four see Migrant approaching here. It's up to you to fill him in.
Well, it seems that our friend was taken away, knocked out, probably, and then thrown into a big laundry cart, taken out to the delivery entrance, and taken out in a ground vehicle of some sort, a small ground vehicle, one of the compact passenger cars, most likely, not the usual truck or van that you would see down there for deliveries. We did manage to get the ID tag of the car from the automated gate, but
Very
that's
good.
it.
Okay. And I'm just taking this dumb question, but this was completely unexpected, correct?
We were not notified that the kidnapping would happen.
Okay. Okay.
They did not think to call ahead.
Well, and I didn't think that they would, but I figured I would ask because this crew has been known to react in some very interesting ways, especially during training sessions. And so just wanted to make sure we were still on the same page. What do we want to do? We're going to go and rescue, or are we just going to let him rot wherever he is?
Qazyna got the call that the singer was in trouble, and we got over here probably 20, 25 minutes after that call. Looked at the security footage. We have an image of the kidnapper that the one security guard for the entire hotel was able to transmit to our comms. We have the picture of the kidnapper, and we do have the ID tag of the vehicle he left in, but no obvious way to figure out where they went.
Okay. Any distinguishing marks on this?
I'll transmit the image to his comms, and so we all have the picture of him now.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't see anything in the ways of like obvious tattoos or scars or anything. He's wearing long sleeved clothing, the hotel livery. It's kind of a square jawed, moderately handsome face. Probably doesn't have a hard time getting a date if he wants one.
Well, yeah, he just picks her up.
Yeah, he just got a date this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, Vargar may not go for that square jawed look as often, but
it's my clothing computer said it would be several minutes, and it's been a half an hour or so now. Has facial rec come up with anything on this guy?
There is no record of him in any easily accessible public databases.
Okay.
If you wanted anything more, then you would have to connect to police or some kind of official
police,
databases.
Military, off-world, some other kind of things. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been instructed by law enforcement to go home and put my illegal gun back where I got it, which I am doing. So
you are doing.
Yes. And also because I have access to better computer equipment at home than what my clothing can tell me.
Ah, okay.
I'm not really skilled at doing the shady type things with the public computers, but one of you might be. I just use it for my own personal things. If one
That's
of you
not what I've heard, but okay.
Tell me what you've heard, and I'll tell you whether or not your door malfunctions while we're flying.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so the air raft only holds 4, including the driver. Migrant having just arrived, do you want to do any additional investigation in the hotel?
No, I'm going to trust my compatriots to act not like they did in some of our training missions. And I look down at my cyber arms and cyber legs,
Hell,
and we'll just go
they
forward.
wouldn't have been
Gotta hand
involved
it
in
to you.
any of your training missions anyway. That was a different organization.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we still have all of our limbs. We were on different missions.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Yes, I'm trusting these guys. We're going wherever they're going. I'm going.
All right, so somebody's going to need to get
All right.
separate.
Yeah, so I'll give you the address to my apartment, and you can meet us there. Catch your own ride.
All right.
Or, I mean, you have those super arms and legs. You might be able to hold on to the top while we fly. I don't know.
It's okay. I'll thumb a ride.
Are
thanks.
Yeah.
we new visitors to the planet, familiar enough with the public transit situation to make our way back?
Yeah, it's.
Or then again, if his legs and arms are detachable, we probably could put him in the truck.
Just roll them in.
Which they are not. Thank you very much.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
It might be a little confusing to somebody who wasn't as well traveled as you are, but you've
Okay.
been on many different worlds, and you know the ins and outs of how to get a cab ride most places. So,
Migrant,
Cab. We're getting a limo. What are you talking
Migrant,
about?
you can have my seat.
Migrant, you can have the
Well,
limo
thank
if you're
you.
paying for it.
I have something I want to ask. Not to any of you. But we'll see if I can get answers. The
Oh,
city seems to have
okay.
many eyes but few hands, at least of the helpful kind.
Go ahead and do your thing.
all right. So, Roxor and crew head back to the apartment to stow the weapon and get access to better computer equipment. Qazyna, what are you up to?
I want to look for somebody wearing similar livery other than the front desk person.
Okay. So you find one of the housekeeping staff,
Mhm.
and he looks a little surprised to see you coming and says, "Oh, yes, ma'am. Do you need something? More towels?"
Oh, excuse me. No, well, nothing too significant. I'm afraid some a friend of mine is in some trouble, and there may be. I fear there's funny business happening. But having done some steward work out on spaceships, though myself, I realized that whoever hurt my friend was wearing one of your uniforms. If I wanted to get one, how hard would it be if I didn't work at the hotel?
Well, I don't know. Probably not too hard if you followed the uniform truck, the delivery guys around. It wouldn't be terribly difficult to get one. I mean, it's not like they're controlled or anything, but you think somebody dressed up like one of us to take your friend?
Well, either they dress up as you or they are one of you, and I kind of look at them, glare at them a little bit.
No, I think I saw somebody. I thought he was just like a new guy because I didn't recognize him. He was in the uniform, but he had like a little bit of scruff on his chin. And, that's against the dress code. And I was gonna try and find him and say something and say, yeah, you got to get that taken care of, or they're gonna dock your pay. But yeah, now that you say that, I hadn't heard about anybody new, but I think I saw the guy. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Listen, she was a nice lady. She said hi to everybody when she was coming in. I hope you find her. And if anything I can do, anything any of us can do, we'll help you out. I mean, I don't know what, but
I appreciate that. I guess keep an eye out for anybody else scruffy looking.
Yeah, yeah. If that happens again, if we see him again, I'll definitely, tell Ernie about it. I just let it go this time. I shouldn't have done that. Hope I don't get in trouble.
Thank you. Note that down. Ernie.
Ernie is the name of the security guard.
Oh, he was the security guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not that he probably would have been able to do very much, if he had been told, but
That is what it seems like, yes.
your perpetrator looked quite fit and strong. Ernie, not so much.
All right. Yeah, well, that's about as much as I was expecting to get. I'll make my way back.
Okay. So then back at the apartment, what you doing?
Well, I'm looking into the more serious computer and going to run a facial rec. I don't know if I have any, detached or honorary whatever access to the military databases in case this guy had a military background, or if there might be something on in case he came from NP or was there. I might have like passport records that I can access. I don't really know how to hack into the vehicle tag real-time geolocation stuff. If any of you do, you're welcome to help out here.
All right, so you don't have direct access to any military databases, but you do still have an awful lot of people that you know in the service. So you might be able to persuade, a former comrade or something who's still in to do that search.
Yeah,
In
that
terms
sounds like
of
a good idea.
getting records from Inope, a bit of lore and the way this universe works that I didn't mention, and I should have way earlier. There's no such thing as faster than light communication. You have FTL travel, but not comms. So any information that travels from system to system has to be carried by a ship.
Oh.
Therefore, there's a hard limit on how fast information can travel. To get information to, your request to Inope and then back to Regina would take,
Days.
months.
Months, really. Wow.
Yeah, a single jump takes 2 weeks.
Wow. Okay.
And I don't know off the top of my head how far away Inope is. If it's within one jump, then it would take a month. If it's further away than that, then
it's like maybe 8 to 10 hexes away from Regina.
so yeah, you're talking at least 2 or 3 months to
Wow. Okay.
to get that information back. It's not on an expo route. Yeah, about a month there and then a month back.
Wow. Okay. So I guess I won't check any of that. So then I guess even contacting an army buddy, or unless they're on the planet, would also take a very long time.
I'll say through the fraternizing that you've done through the Archduke Norris's court, you've met some people. If you want to go ahead and contact somebody who might have the access that you want, who would you be contacting?
I'd first like to try the military databases. Because it seems far more likely this guy may have been in one of the branches of the service than in one of the noble houses. So would that be leadership, liaison, knowledge army, one of those?
Any of those, yeah. I think that probably you'd get the best information from a liaison role.
Okay.
Now this isn't the planet that we got dumped on, that we started on, right? Or it is?
This is the first planet that you've been on since that's not part of the prologue.
Yeah, it wasn't the flashback planet. This is the one that we have been on. Would that be liaison based on SOAK or education or int?
I would say in this case, social status.
Okay.
All right.
So going for, do I have a mod with the fame or the rank or anything?
No, those wouldn't provide you a mod unless you had some specific stratagem that.
Okay.
But make it a difficult roll because this isn't something that you're going to want to hand out willy nilly.
Yeah, there you are.
A 6? Okay. So through they do have a complete roster of both Army and Navy and the Marines personnel throughout the domain of Deneb, and he does this. They run the facial recognition. They say, no, this guy has never served in any of the Imperial Armed Forces, at least. If he's been military at all, it's been in a at the system level.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. Didn't think that he would, but wanted to at least rule that part out. Appreciate your help.
You're welcome. Now, hang on just a second. I think there's effective 6. I better give you something. There's one more thing I can try. He runs the face again through the
criminal and
well, he can't access criminal, but he can access immigration.
Oh, okay.
And he does find where the guy entered. And he arrived on Regina just a few days before you did, or before the rest of them did. You've been here for a while, obviously. Yeah, right. But he's only been here for 4 or 5 days.
Okay, do we have a name to go with it?
Yes. Drad Umblefurco. Quite a name. And I will put this in the...
Yes, of the Northampton Umblefurtos.
Yes. And his previous port of call was Dinomn, which is 2 hexes to the south, along the X-boat route. Okay. But they don't have any record of his original planet of origin.
Yeah. And while I still have you on the line, do you know anybody who can track vehicles by ID?
Track vehicles by ID?
I don't really have any police contacts of note.
Well, no, I don't think that we could track by ID, but if you had an image of the vehicle, we could probably get a satellite on it.
No, we don't exactly know what kind of vehicle it was. Only that he was driving something. Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I presume that if I ever need anything, that you're going to return the favor?
Obviously.
All right. Have a good one.
Once served, always served.
Have a good one, Major.
You too, sir. All right, and I do have a low streetwise contact I could check on, but that's not really my main strength, especially since I'm here as a noble. But at least we do have a name and an immigration port.
Well, what about migrant? Do you have any skills that might be of use here? Now you know that if you can get a photo, a picture of the vehicle, you've got a way to trace it.
Let's see.
And don't be totally limited by your skill list either. If you think of something, then we'll come up with a way to...
Yeah. No, I don't know for sure unless I can forensically... I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm not sure. This forensics here, is it simply physical forensics, or can it be expansive into digital forensics?
I'd say it could be digital forensics too.
I could try to apply that in some fashion of tracking down or tracing or something, maybe.
Well, here's an idea, though. Since we know his name, we know he's only been on planet a few days. He didn't bring the car with him. He must have rented one from someplace. And with a name and photo, might be able to at least get the make and model of what he's at.
Oh, there's an idea.
Yeah, possibly. That's all I'm getting.
Okay, I have given you a knowledge skill for Regina since you've been living here for a couple of years.
Okay, I do see that.
So why don't you go ahead and roll that with either education or intelligence.
All right.
And we'll see if you can come up with likely places this guy might have acquired his vehicle.
All right, I'm going to try it under education, and let's see if
make it a. Make this.
My knowledge assist or boost or anything.
Not in this case because you wouldn't actually have interacted with the people who are
Yeah.
at the same social stratum.
Yes.
So, Migrant, go ahead and give me an average.
Average.
Roll.
Okay.
Excellent.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
So, you know the places that somebody can get, a cheap and serviceable vehicle. You've had to use them from time to time yourself to do this or that. And so calling around a little bit and showing this guy's picture and giving his name to several places, you eventually do find out where he got the car. And they have like a representative photo. They don't have a photo of the actual vehicle.
Right.
But that'll be enough for Roxor's contact to start a trace and start trying to find it.
Okay, so I'm able to gather that information. Is that information, can that come over like a digital type telefax or across a screen of a handheld type?
Yeah, they send that data directly to your the comm device that you're using to
The comm
talk to
device.
them.
Okay, all right. Well, I will share that information with Roxor, and hopefully his contact will be able to maybe take a few more steps deeper.
All right. So at this point, it's we've been going about an hour and a half, and I kind of need a break. So let's reconvene.
It's been about an hour and a half since the kidnapping, too. So
right.
To search for a ground vehicle with an hour and a half radius, I don't know if satellite's going to help us unless we have an idea where she's going.
Well, keep in mind that you're using military assets on a tech level 12 world, so the satellites are a lot more efficient than our modern day CIA keyhole satellites.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's true.
All right, so if somebody wants to try and pressure
we have the vehicle ID, we have the make and model, and I think the color as well. We have the driver's picture and name. All we need now is a destination.
It was suggested that somebody could lean on the rental agents to try and get them to release the tracking information for the car. So if anybody has Streetwise and would like to make a Streetwise roll.
Oh, I think I do. Oh, never mind. I just think I know the streets.
What kind of street? What flavor of Streetwise?
You just imported Kevin Buford right into this game, didn't you?
No. Kevin Buford with a license to kill.
Is there a particular trait associated with Streetwise?
Streetwise is usually intelligence.
Okay.
And it looks like Roxor has given me a...
I had it based on soak.
Well, that would explain...
I went with difficult. Is that what you're looking for?
Well, if you want to do it with Soch, then it would be formidable at least. Because...
Okay, well, here's the re-roll with int or difficult. Barely made it.
All right.
Or exactly made it, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't know the streets here either. That's great.
Yeah. All right, so that is a successful roll for Roxor. And let's say you probably lean toward your strength and offer them a bribe. We won't bother keeping track of exactly how much. It's going to be, peanuts compared to your actual income.
Yeah.
So you bribe them to give you the transponder for this car. And you can now see that it is indeed about halfway out to the suburbs by now. But it is landbound. And if you wanted to, you might be able to catch up to it with your air raft.
Yeah.
However,
that's what I was hoping.
Once again, there's only enough space in it for 4 people.
Oh my goodness, get a family car.
Well, I suggest that I should be one of them.
I concur.
And Sir Kevin thinks that you should get a stretch air raft.
Well, you get a tow line and hang you from the back.
All we need is a sidecar for just one more person.
Migrant did want the limo earlier.
I'm getting a limo.
All right, so the AirS speed is 5. Not sure what that equates to.
Nothing terribly significant at the moment. It's faster than the car.
Yeah. Is it twice as fast as the car since they have a close to 2 hour lead, I guess, at this point?
Yeah, it for the sake of plot, it's fast enough that you're going to be able to catch him, in transit on the road, and we'll have a chase scene.
Okay. Yeah. Because we can go anywhere and they have to stay on the roads.
Right.
So, all right. Well, cool.
If you had
That
a
sounds good.
second car, the whole only 4 people fit wouldn't be a problem, and we could pincer move them.
That's why I'm coming up in the rear with a limo.
All right. So, 3 of you hop in. Who wants to come along?
I do.
I want to come.
Since you've got that rental agency on the phone, do you want to acquire another vehicle for maybe Migrant to drive, since that's his specialty?
Oh, yes.
Or maybe you could get a dirigible.
Yes, I want a dirigible.
That's it. We drag the dirigible behind us at Mach 6.
No, you're not dragging it. I'll be there. I'll be along.
It's
You're good.
extremely streamlined. And he's a really good
Yeah,
driver.
Yes.
It can go at
And
least
it
30 miles
looks
an
so
hour.
good. Yes, 31 miles an hour. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Either that, or I can get the customized limo.
Well, I do have the paragliders. We could have somebody behind us like a kite.
That's true. That's true.
Well, it's up to you. I'm just the GM.
All right, so we take off. And
All right, so do you have a second vehicle?
Yes.
Then who is in Roxor's ride?
Oh, I'm gonna go for XR.
I'll ride with
I
Migrant.
would like to go with Roxar.
I will ride with Migrant.
Okay.
Yes.
all right, so my difficult roll succeeded by 9
Except
of
that
trying to make good time to catch them up.
that is not the correct skill,
Ah, rats.
because an air raft is not a small spacecraft.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is either-
Well, phooey.
It is for these purposes, it would be a flyer roll.
Okay, which apparently I don't have.
Right.
So autopilot
Do not
or jack of all trades, I
jack of all
guess.
trades,
Whichever.
right. Be careful about having to actually make rolls. But Migrant, on the other hand, has all of the skills you would need. So you fly out, you make very good time, and you see your quarry. You're getting out to the outskirts of the city where the buildings are much, much lower, and they're not quite as shiny. And this is obviously, lower income areas. And, by, row claw standards, it's still really nice, but it's not the high tech utopia of Central Credo. And so you're approaching from behind on this vehicle, and you can see that most of the traffic on the road is real large cargo movers, and he's kind of just zipping through them in between these bigger cars, and he's in a roughly the equivalent of a large sedan.
That's my limo. All right. So are we close enough to be spotted, or are we being pretty stealthy?
Well, right now you're still in the air, and so assuming that he doesn't suspect that somebody has been able to follow him, he probably doesn't know you're there yet.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, his rear view mirrors are not pointed upward.
Nice.
However, none of you are armed, so you have only the vehicles and whatever you can interesting stratagems you can come up with the other stuff that you've got in the car.
Oh, dang, I forgot to store my weapons safely at home again, didn't I? I went straight home and I forgot all about that part.
So you wanted to go ahead and bring your laser pistol with you?
Yes.
And Dave,
Purely ceremonial.
posting that picture tells you exactly how to stop this particular car. Just,
Into the fog.
I was going to say, just land on top of it.
Or drop a woman who's only wearing bandages.
No. That's what would fall into your car. So I guess if you land on it hard enough, maybe she'll flip back out of her car and then land back in yours.
Oh my.
It works way better in the central areas where you still have skyscrapers for people to fall off of. All right, so you're tailing this guy. What are you going to do?
Well, now here's where the mission becomes interesting.
Indeed.
If anybody would like to step out for an aerial assault, under each seat you'll find a parawing. Our emergency escape. So if you would wish to hang glide at great speed, somebody could overtake him.
What kind of skill set does this hang gliding involve?
Holding on to a stick.
In terms of actual skill to be rolled,
Yeah.
I would
Like, does it, when I look at it, is it obvious how it works, or?
It's a hang glider.
Yeah, you can figure this one out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab one then.
In terms of what you would actually roll, I would say it's a athletics dexterity.
Okay. All right.
And while I look back, since we're getting close, I look over to Jace and I say, "You see that briefcase there in the back seat? Go ahead and pop that open."
Oh, yay.
And inside there are water balloons filled with grease and peanut butter.
In case you get hungry for later.
Nope, it's for windshields.
This sounds beautiful.
And if we weren't concerned about a hostage, I might suggest the flare launcher.
Well, true, but yes. Okay. I just wanted Jace to know that he had something fun to do.
Yes, this is wonderful.
All right, so Qazyna's got a hang glider. What about Kevin?
I'll do it. Sure. Let's give it a try.
I don't think we ever said, for the benefit of the listeners, that we changed Sir Chris Dixon's name to Sir Kevin Dixon so that Jacob would remember what his character's name was.
It's a deep.
Chris. Well,
There's a deep character reason. When he became a knight, he decided to take the name of Sir Kevin of. We're not sure what his last name was, but it might have been a breakfast food.
or you're thinking of Kevin of Bacon. Yeah.
Well, because Sir Chris means something very, very wrong on Roklaw, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, so did you say you were grabbing a hang glider?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go.
All right.
I'll stay up here and pilot and maintain plausible deniability.
And all of the hang gliders are in Roxor's car, so Jace doesn't have that option, but he does have the person who can actually make combat driving rolls with him, so.
Yes.
And it sounds like I will be dropping the most fun water balloons.
Yes, they are very effective in this case.
All right, so who's going first?
And also in the vehicle survival kits here, I do have a small hatchet for each passenger in case you want to bring one along. It's like barely a weapon, but if you are flying towards a car, it might help you hang on.
We got these people jumping out of an air raft on hang gliders with axes.
I love it.
In a sci-fi
This feels
game.
perfect.
Awesome.
I take it and I look at you, Roxor. Roxor, are you sure that this is the right car?
It has the transponder. It matches the make and model.
All right.
It is roughly 2.5 hours from where we started.
This all means a little to me, but it sounds like yes, and I'll turn and get ready to jump.
It means that they would have to be far more sophisticated than they seem to be able to pull off a switcheroo.
Okay, I want to jump. You said athlete dex?
Yep.
What difficulty?
It depends on what you want to do when you get down there.
I want to hang on to the top. That's my plan.
You're going to try and
Use the
land
hatchet
on the
to-
top of a moving vehicle with a hang glider with a hatchet in your hand. Okay. I'm going to say that is a formidable maneuver.
Okay.
Or maybe start with average or difficult to land on the top, and then formidable to hold on? Or just a single roll for the whole
I think
thing,
a
whichever
single
works
roll
best.
for the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll try it. I've got luck, maybe. Ooh,
I think it's a good time for luck.
we'll try it.
All right. So first,
Nope. Luck failed as well.
and now you have to reduce your luck
By one.
by one.
All right.
All right. So Qazyna, hearing that's the right vehicle, leaps out of the air raft with her hang glider. And this is obviously not a vehicle she is used to flying, so it looks a little wobbly. Sir Kevin, are you going to follow her down?
Sir Kevin?
The Sir Kevin,
Yes.
formerly known as Sir Chris.
You're muted if you're trying to talk, by the way. He may have stepped away.
Well, he just jumped out of a vehicle. What do you expect?
Right. He didn't want us to hear him screaming. So that being the case, we'll switch over to Migrant, and you see unexpectedly somebody leap out of the other vehicle and is heading down toward the road. What are you doing?
I look over at Jason and say, okay, well, it looks like our teammates have considered their ideas maybe better than ours, so hold off on our sticky bombs, and I'll see if I can get a little bit closer. What do you think, Chase?
And see if Jace wants to jump out.
I'm not going to jump out, but yeah, if we can get closer,
No,
if we can get
no.
closer, I will totally drop.
You think maybe we aim for the wheels this time rather than the windshield?
Well, grease the wheel, peanut butter the windshield.
Okay, I trust your judgment. You got a pretty good aim, right?
I could try.
Okay, I'm good with it. I'll get closer. So yeah, we're going to work our way closer so we can launch a couple of sticky bombs and see what we can do. Cause a little bit of mayhem.
Okay. And I think Sir Kevin is back with us.
Yes.
So you have seen Qazyna jump out of the air raft, and she looks a little wobbly on her way down. Are you also jumping out at this time?
What's the relative position of the bad guy car?
It is below and ahead of you, but you are gaining on it very rapidly.
Okay, and our hang glider is going to go faster than the other car, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then I'm jumping.
Okay. And when you get down there, what are you going to attempt to do?
Let's see. Do we see? This was a closed top car, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was there like a spoiler or anything on the back?
I don't know. I'd say 20% chance of spoiler. Nope, there's not a spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. It's not a sporty car. It's kind of a big blocky.
Okay. Well, am I seeing anything like I could hold on to?
So you just want to try and grab something on the car and cling to it?
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I want to get to the car and stabilize myself on it.
All right, so I will give you the same thing as Qazyna, attempting to land on and hold on to a moving car on a hang glider is a formidable roll, and if you have flyer, you can use that, or more likely, it's going to be athletics, dexterity.
Or actually, as I'm about to, I want to ask Rockstar for the gun.
Don't commit any felonies. This has my the serial number attached to my military service record ID on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to.
So now he's concerned about that.
Well, if somebody, I can't control what somebody else does with it.
Okay. All right.
All right, best behavior. Here you go.
All right, so
Okay.
you got a laser pistol.
So this is would be a beam gun, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to get on the hang glider and start shooting when I get somewhat close to it.
Okay. So the way ranged weapons work in this game is the difficulty is based on your range to the target. Range of 1 is about 15 feet. Range of 2 is out to 50 feet. 3 is about 150 feet. How close do you want to get? How close is somewhat close? Actually, let me take a look at the weapon itself.
range of 2.
Range of 2? Okay, so you're going to have to be within 50 or 60 feet.
I want to get like a 1 and, like be falling pretty close and then try shooting like the engine or anything that's looks, like a tire out.
Okay, so you're gonna actually get down all the way down within just a few feet of the car?
Yeah, like 10 feet.
Okay, so in that case, you can make a difficult athletics roll and an easy, and if that succeeds, then you can make an easy beams roll, but that one will require some mods because you're on a hang glider and you're shooting in a moving vehicle. So it'll be -4.
Okay, well, let's see how the athletics go. This may be the end of Kevin.
Right.
All right.
So that's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
So you don't attempt to stop the car by throwing yourself under the tires. That's good.
No, could I use my intelligence to fire since I'm thinking, using my geometry and stuff to...
No, a beams roll is always going to be dex.
Okay. Okay.
If you were firing a like artillery or something, that would be another story.
Okay. Well, dude, do we have any artillery? Because
You do not.
weapons of
Do we have any weapons of mass destruction? I'm good with those.
bombs.
That's what our sticky bombs
Exactly,
are
that
for.
is our artillery.
Actually, day weapons too. So -4,
Yes.
and it was a average.
Easy.
Oh,
Easy.
Beam dex.
here we go.
There you go.
There you are.
Wow.
All right. And so now that we've done that, I need migrants. You're not really doing any maneuvering, so I don't think I need a piloting roll from you.
No, not at this point. I'm just going straight forward.
I just need a fighter dex roll from Jace for his grease bomb.
Yay.
Grease and
and-
peanut butter.
Probably make this a 2D average, or is that average, or is that, yeah.
So no
Average.
mod. Yeah, it is average.
So now all we've got left is Qazyna's awful
Way
athletics
to go,
roll.
Jace.
Indeed.
Yeah, that was a bad roll.
Mhm.
Fortunately, some grease and peanut butter breaks your fall.
Now you're moving pretty fast.
Yep.
So the roll of 6 on luck, that changes what his effect was to be only a -1. Is that right?
No, that was to have some kind of a circumstance intervene so that this bad situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he failed that roll. So,
All right.
all right. So your speed, I think, is 5 at this point. So you get down to the vehicle and you just miss grabbing it, and you go onto the pavement instead.
All right.
So I guess I get to roll this.
Was this damage?
This is damage, and you're not armored or anything because you had no money.
That's correct. Oh,
Fortunately, you're a tough person.
good.
So the way damage works is it goes against your characteristics.
Yes.
You will notice I have added a current line under your UPP on the front of the character card.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So you apply those 16 points, distribute them as you wish among your physical characteristics.
Okay.
The first
and those
three.
are the first 3, right?
Yep.
Strength, dexterity,
Oh,
wits.
okay.
As
And
long,
does this affect my rolls going forward?
yes, it does.
Okay.
As long as none of them reach 0, you will remain conscious.
Cool.
So he's subtracting that 16 from the UPP numbers?
Correct.
hmm
And this is the point where we're very happy that Qazyna is very beefy. Because she's got
Nice.
lots of points to spend.
So the int, I guess you could bump your head. I'm not sure how scraping the pavement would lower your educational result.
No, this can only be applied to
Yeah, it's only
the
physical.
physical stats.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think that's 16 total
Okay.
taken away.
Where is our health?
there-
Just side question.
Your health is simply the sum of your characteristics.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah, when you take damage, you have to reduce your stats.
Oh.
If one of them hits 0, then you're unconscious. If 2 of them, then you're critically injured. And there are some kinds of damage that can affect intelligence, like suffocation, that kind of thing. I don't think there's any that will damage your education or social status. I guess maybe if you're horribly burned or something.
Hit with an ugly beam.
Right. Actually, I think that's listed in the combat document.
Well, I can attest some of the things you've thrown at us would definitely damage my sanity.
Cold can affect education. I guess just because if you're shivering too much, you can't remember what you learned in school.
Yeah. Well, your synapses slow down. Your body is pulling the heat away from the extremities, including your head.
It's interesting that cold affects C5, but hot does not.
If you're shot with an alcohol gun.
Yeah, that will lower the input, raise the soak in some circumstances.
All right, so Migrant being much lower, you and Jace see Qazyna miss her grab onto the car and go down, and that wing that she was on just shreds, and she's tumbling down the road, down the pavement.
Yeah, and we both go, oh, like that with our arms.
Sounds like we're also going to be doing a swing by and picking her up.
Yep. Peel me off.
That's right.
And you've got these big cargo movers around here, and they're starting to honk their horns and drive kind of erratically, seeing these flying swooping vehicles and people in hang gliders, people shooting lasers. Jace sends a grease bomb down at the car's tires, and it starts to kind of lose control.
Yeah.
And then Kevin lasers the engine. And so it slides and it comes to a halt, and you can see Drad inside.
I thought he was lasing the tires. Okay.
No, he shot the engine.
Okay.
Jace was going for the tires with the grease, and then peanut butter on the windshield. And you can see this guy inside, Drad. He's panicked at first, but he kind of keeps his wits about him. And you've got these big trucks, and one of them is bearing down on Qazyna, and she's starting to sit up. You can see that she's still conscious, but she's pretty badly beat up. So Qazyna, there's a big truck coming toward you. What are you going to do?
Oh dear.
You can see the car has come to a halt about 150 feet away.
I want to try to roll out of the way of the truck. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me... it's not moving real fast, so go ahead and give me just an easy athletics roll, and you can choose strength or dex, either one.
Okay.
As long as you don't roll a 1, you should be okay.
Cool.
Yep. All right, so you managed, you're hurting, but you managed to roll out of the lane that you're in, and this truck goes by, and its tires are screeching, and you can see it's headed for that car. Migrant and Jace, you're next closest, because Kevin has overshot as the car came to a halt, and he doesn't have brakes on his hang glider. So you are close enough to see that this truck is probably going to crash into that car. What are you going to do?
So I think I forgot to put the grappling hooks in the dirigible this time. So
how about a gigantic magnet?
Yeah, possibly. I was thinking maybe if Jace would take the wheel, I could hang out the side and grab the car with my hands, and we could drag it a little bit away from the...
You want to try and pick up a car?
Yeah, just move it a little bit.
What's your strength?
I'm grasping at straws, dude. I don't know what to do. I think everybody in the car is going to die now. So, yeah, I've got like tons of strength. Yeah, my strength is like 7. So
totally average.
Yeah, just amazingly strong.
Mine is only
That's the strength
slightly
of one
higher
man.
than yours. We're the weak vehicle.
Yeah, what do you want to do, Jace?
This was the
I may
rental
have put
car.
you in a hole here. I'm not sure.
This was the rental car, right?
Yes.
No, this is the dirigible. Oh,
It-
I mean, were we driving or
I
were we
was
flying?
assuming that you were in an air raft because a dirigible would not have been able to keep up.
Yeah. But it's the riddle. It's not one any of us own. It's a riddle, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is a
Did
rental.
we get
yes.
the insurance on it?
Yep, we sure did.
So let's use it to block the spark.
Rocket Man. What do you want to do?
He,
Air raft shield for the car.
he wants an inertia sponge. That's an interesting idea.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the back.
Play chicken.
Yeah. Whatever side it's going to. Yeah. Have it line it up to hit the passenger side, and I'll get in the back seat and seatbelt it behind you. That way, the passenger
Oh, okay.
takes all of it, and hopefully.
Okay. I was just going to say you could sit in my lap and we could wrap around the steering wheel.
Yeah, that sounds like less space to the back seat.
So,
Yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah. So we're gonna spin this thing around and up against the car driver's side with the passenger side empty, and we're gonna pray.
okay, so you're just going to...
Oh, and Jace, as soon as you think the truck's gonna hit us, I want you to toss a couple of our sticky bombs out so that extra grease and peanut butter will help to cushion the blow.
I was just going to close my eyes and ragdoll that sucker.
Well, this is a very interesting tactic.
Okay, what do we roll?
I have no idea.
So who had the luck?
Oh, I got no
That's
luck at all.
unfortunately
though.
Qazyna.
I do,
Not
and
a
it's
ton.
only 4
Yeah.
now. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
I still have curiosity, but I don't think that's going to save me at all.
yeah.
Insight might. Probably not curiosity.
Who has the insight? It'd have to be either Kevin or
Where am I
Roxor.
finding insight?
You weren't here for the roll, so
Roxor doesn't have
I do
any.
have insight.
okay. If you wouldn't mind, make an insight roll, please.
Okay, I rolled to see how much this is gonna hurt. Okay.
2. Okay, so now you have to
See,
reduce
what's the
insight
best
by
way
1.
to get out of the way?
So Kevin, is swooping back around and sees the situation, and a little voice in his head suggests, rather than trying to absorb the inertia of the large vehicle, perhaps it would be easier to use your vehicle to push the other car out of the way. Just ram it into the other lane.
Okay.
And so that being the case, I will let you have a difficult flyer roll.
Okay. Can we both? Oh, just
you.
Okay. Okay. Is that LTA or rotor or just regular flyer?
Just regular flyer. It is unfortunately a grav vehicle.
Okay, fine. And I can use strength or what? Strength or dex?
Dex would be the
Dex would
obvious
probably make more
one.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
looking at your sheet now and trying to think.
And I'm doing.
Actually, I will allow you to make this an int roll to know exactly where you need to hit it to move it the most based on its weight.
Sweet. Okay, but still difficult?
Still difficult, yes. But get you those extra 2 points.
Sure. All right. And here we go. Jace, cross your toes.
Oh, failure.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
So,
Well, did they at least push the back seat and trunk into the other lane? We don't care about the driver.
right. Well, the driver has actually exited the vehicle now. He was
Oh, all right.
He was getting out to try and to do something else. Don't know what yet. So there has to be consequences for failure. So I'm going to say, I'm going to give you a damage roll, and the two of you distribute this damage between you.
Okay.
because you're getting to get hit by the truck.
Well, yeah, but still, he's going to hit us on the.
Yeah, he hits you
Okay.
in the back, but it's still a big truck hitting this little light air raft.
Yeah.
Oh, the air raft has a little bit of armor, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit, doesn't it?
That's on Roxor's sheet. I wrote that down.
Mine has armor of 2.
Okay, so 15 points of
So if his
damage.
is like mine.
Yeah, and I do have some of the, that suitcase with some extra grease and peanut butter bombs in it. So,
Oh, and
Yeah.
it has a 12 insulated. I think that is passenger protection.
Insulated protects you from hot and cold.
Okay.
it's
I
going
thought
to
that
get
meant-
pretty hot
sorry.
in there once we make the friction happen. So,
Yeah, once it explodes.
Right.
It's gonna be nice and toasty then.
So
all right, so 15.
between the two of you, you distribute 15 points against your characteristics. And I will let you decide who gets what.
I'll take
Is it gonna
8.
be-
You take 7.
Are you sure? That's awfully generous.
Eh.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'll do you a solid next time.
Sounds like a good plan. There we go.
All
I
right,
took
so Roxor and Roxor and Kevin. Kevin has hurriedly suggested that they could knock the car out of the lane instead of trying to just absorb that entire truck, because that would have been so much worse.
Yeah, so I was just thinking, we might as well have just done my original plan. Would have worked exactly the same. Except that we both would have been on the other side of the car that got hit and hopefully been more okay.
And Brian, we're only taking these out of strength, dex, and
Endurance.
intelligence, and
Strength, dex, and
Or,
endurance.
strength at the end. Yeah.
strength, dex,
Yeah,
and
the first-
endurance.
the
Okay.
first 3. So the two of you, Kevin gave the plan. It didn't quite work out the way you'd hoped. And you see this big truck, it's putting on the brakes, but it just has too much inertia, and it goes slamming into the back of that air raft, which, tumbles and flies off and rolls down the highway a little bit. But everything comes.
Ironically, it's a peanut butter truck.
Well, that's a jelly truck.
Oh yes.
And finally, we have a use for all of that bread that Jacob throws around in the Discord.
Yep.
And you see that this guy Drad, his vehicle has just been knocked away from him. He's barely managed to avoid this big truck, and he's just looking around in utter shock and confusion. And you still haven't seen any signs of Troitska. You presume that she's still in that car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I think Roxor probably is in the best position to make a move at the moment.
Roxor, I'm going to fly the air car around close to where Drad is, in front of him to try to kind of block escape, and lower myself to maybe 20 feet off the ground or so, kind of angled so I'm pointing at him. And I say, throw down your arms, surrender, or I will open fire.
All right. And so then, Kevin, you're swooping back around on your hang glider, and you see that Roxor has hemmed this guy in on one side. He's got this big wreck behind him on the other. What are you doing?
I want to. So we're still looking at the same. There's only one car that the bad guy's on, presumably the lady's in, right?
Presumably, yes.
Then I can shoot the guy, right?
You can make an attempt to shoot him, yeah?
I want to attempt to shoot him then.
Okay. You are still in the hang glider, which I would say...
Actually, do I see any weapons on him? Because he whipped out a gun or anything? As far as I
No, he does not apparently have any weapons on his person at the moment. The only thing that you've seen him with so far is that shock stick, but he doesn't have that in evidence at the moment.
Okay. Based on what I know, would it be easier to shoot him or to land on the ship?
It would probably be easier in any case to land rather than trying to shoot from a hang glider one-handed while you're moving so fast.
Okay. Then I wanna land on like the opposite side of the car and whip my gun out at him.
Okay. So then give me an average athletics roll to land without hurting yourself. Okay. You land, whip out Roxor's gun pointed at him. And he sees now he's outnumbered, and somebody has implied that the air car is armed. Somebody else has a laser pointed at the back of his head. So he just puts up his hands and gets down on his knees, and he's given up.
Wise man.
You have chosen wisely.
All right. So then you've got Qazyna badly injured on the side of the road.
Mhm.
You've got Migrant and Jace both fairly injured. I don't know exactly how they wound up. Not awful.
Yeah, just a
Pretty
fresh wound.
decently injured here.
So the airbag systems or whatever were in that air car. Actually, it has this like quick acting foam that just filled up the car. So you're just kind of immobilized right now.
Oh, Demolition Man, yes.
Covered in shaving cream.
Love it.
Gesundheit, whoever that was.
That was my wife.
He slimed me, Ray.
I don't care what anybody says. Ghostbusters is the most quotable movie.
Yep.
I lean much more towards Big Trouble in Little China myself.
Now, I don't hear as many quotes from that, although it's good.
I'm feeling really positive. Isn't that?
I hear an awful lot of, "What did you do, Ray?"
That's funny.
So this guy's given up. I presume that Kevin, you go up and check the car.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, and Roxor is going to land and bring some rope from the car and some duct tape and go speak to our gentleman here.
Okay. So you get this guy bound up, and you do indeed find Troitska. She herself is bound in the back seat, like on the floor in front of the back seat. Is anybody going to do something about your injured companions?
Oh, I'm a
Yes,
doctor. I run to the first aid kit and run over to the injured companion.
All right. So now I need to look up exactly how the medic skill works. I wasn't expecting.
By asking, were you attached to that leg?
Hopefully, I still am.
The med kit I have is tech level 14.
Oh man!
Where did you find a tech level 14 med kit on a tech level C world? Did you bring it with you?
I don't remember, but I paid $10,000 for it.
Okay. We'll say that you got it from a back channels military surplus. All right, so I need a 2D plus against medic plus education.
Oh, so I do medic plus education?
Yep.
And I just do a roll, right?
That is correct.
Okay, no modifier? Or
Let's
should
give you a modifier of +4 for the high-tech medkit. So this should be easy for you.
So difficulty should be what?
Average. Effective 13.
Wow.
And do that twice more. So that was for Qazyna because she was the most bad.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I fixed that heart murmur while I was at it.
Oh, no, apparently it's a Tech 11 med kit is 10,000.
Okay, Tech 11 makes a lot more sense. It's like Tech 14.
Yeah.
That's like Imperial Core level technology.
Right, yeah. The Tech 11 can also inject combat drug, slow drug antidote poison on command. And comes with various doses. Oh my gosh, you are the doctor. Holy cow.
I will take the 12.
All right, well, success is success in this case. So
Oh, I thought it was points.
no, it's not.
Sorry.
It's not points healed, unfortunately. This is just to stabilize your condition and make sure that whatever injuries that you have aren't going to get worse.
Well, in fact, his legs actually regrow on a roll like that.
That's funny. It's just a circuit. It's just a circuit rerun, so we're good.
So then I actually need to check the battle damage or the damage evaluation because there's some charts that I'll have to look at. But you've done the first aid with the med kit and you've got them stabilized so that they don't have any life-threatening or debilitating injuries. You've recovered Troitska.
And for my grant, I also do have a mechanical toolkit and a biology toolkit in the car. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Those are at home. I don't have them in the car. Apologies.
Well, at least you brought your pistol.
Somebody brought my pistol.
And so, what are you doing with this guy? You've got this big wreck in the middle of the road.
We're leaving it.
Leaving the wreck. And what about Drad?
Somebody knock him out and leave him on the side of the road. What do you think, Jace?
I don't think the local police are very good at their jobs. If we leave him for them, they'll probably shake their own hands and say, "Job well done," and close the book. This was a very well thought out, methodical plan, and my guess is probably not working alone.
So check with Troika, see how she is doing.
Yeah.
After being tied up in the back seats for close to 3 hours,
and then
not to mention all the emotional trauma
and the accident, because she was hit by another car in the middle of this. No, you don't get any of your stats back quite yet. We still have to evaluate what your injuries were.
Okay.
But you've been given first aid. Anything more will have to come from more intensive treatment.
We'll have to see a real doctor.
I have to look up the rules, so we're going to use that as an excuse to.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't somehow skip over that part.
No, I've got to roll some on some charts to figure everything out. In the meantime, I lost track of what we were doing here.
So someone was going to knock Drad out and leave him for the police.
Troitska,
right?
You were asking if Troitska was okay, and she says,
"Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah, I'm okay. I'm really sore. Once I was in the car, he didn't do anything more to me. He just put me back here, tied me up and put me back here. But that impact really hurt."
I found the rules. Applying first aid restores a number of characteristics points equal to twice the effect of the meta
No,
check.
you're reading the Mongoose rules again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Traveler 5 rules are significantly different.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but I still have to, because there's a diagnosis roll and everything.
Okay.
We'll get to that eventually. The Mongoose rules are a whole lot simpler. So yeah,
Oh, I'm glad you're okay, Troitska.
yeah, what? I think this guy is from Homeworld. His accent sounded familiar.
Do I recognize him?
As you get over there, being helped along by Kevin, no, you don't recognize him.
Okay.
But now that he'd taken off the hotel clothing at some point, and he is now dressed like somebody from your homeworld.
Okay.
I offer Troitska some water and a blanket.
Oh, thank you. Do you know why have you talked to him? Do you know why he did this?
No, I was wondering if maybe you had seen him before.
I don't recognize him, no.
Okay.
I could beat it out of him if you want.
That seems maybe premature. Maybe we could ask him some questions first.
Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea.
Okay.
And I'm assuming by this point somebody has probably called the police. It won't be the same officer we talked to, since his jurisdiction is 2.5 hours away.
We can hope.
Yeah, presumably somebody has called, even if it wasn't one of you.
Yeah. And I make sure I get my my sidearm back and lock it safely in its compartment back in the trunk.
Good idea. Somebody might have questions about that hole in the hood of the car.
I think that was from the peanut butter balloon.
I was going to say I think the engine blew a rod, but okay,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was a rod throw.
just popped right on through. And then when it came back down, it pulled the hole through.
Yeah, got all everything dirty.
And it injured those nice competitive hang gliding teams.
Some of
So
us
are
were
you
very
going to
competitive.
stick around and wait for the authorities to arrive?
Yeah.
Well, there have been too many witnesses to totally deny that we were here. It might be a good bet. I would rather not, but it will be worse if we try to run off.
All right. And does anybody have any?
I do put in a call for an ambulance. I'll check with Troitska. Would you like to for an ambulance to take a look at you?
I think I'm okay, but Qazyna looks really bad. Are you okay?
Yes.
I'm still walking.
Kind of.
I won't be trying hang gliding anytime soon. And I'm looking for like the car to sit back down in.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And did you have any direct questions for Drad?
I'm not personally really the interrogator type.
I'd dearly like to ask him questions, but
you're not in
later when I have some time to collect myself and my thoughts.
Maybe Sir Kevin can interrogate him.
Yeah, I'm up to do that real quick.
Well, now that he is duct taped and tied up, we could put him in the back seat to be comfortable.
Could we kind of keep him for a while?
I was
And
gonna say,
then
yeah.
return him?
Well, presumably by the time when the authorities arrive, they're going to want to take him into custody as the kidnapper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they
we
might-
like leave.
Want to do the same thing to you for all of the destruction of property,
All of the help.
assault, and
Yeah.
so forth.
How?
Yeah.
I think this is a very good time for us to decide how much do we actually want to work with the local authorities.
Roxor kind of is the look.
I'd rather work with them than against them.
I was gonna say because we could just take him with us when we leave.
In a non-flyable rental vehicle with your name.
We have insurance.
Put him in the trunk, and then all the injured people can go in the car. We're all hurting really bad.
That's actually true. You have a
that-
pretty good justification for leaving the scene with the injured.
Yeah, I mean, there it is.
We
Let's do it. We got to get to the hospital.
Yeah, we have 3 severely injured people and him. Put him in the trunk.
Just a flesh wound.
So leave a post-it note on the bad guy that says, "I owe you one debrief."
Yes.
Well, you can't take everybody in the air raft because it only seats 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Roxor
You know,
wanted
you
to
keep
stay
saying
behind,
that, Brian.
well, yeah, if you wanted us to squeeze everybody in, you could, but
No, I just think it's cute the way you keep saying that. By the way, your air raft only holds 4.
just letting you know that somebody has to stay behind and deal with the mess.
All right, I'll stay behind because I'm gonna talk with the authorities about this fella.
Okay. So
It seems like a Qazyna would be the best one, having been the one who got the original phone call and such.
Well, that's fine.
The Qazyna
Either
is
one.
also the most severely injured.
The most injured, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So I'll stay, and you guys go to the hospital and just get me some give me a Z-Pack. We're gonna be good.
All right. And what about Drad? Are you leaving him here with Migrant or taking him with you?
Oh, he's staying with me, dude.
I'm not taking Drad anywhere.
All right.
Yeah, he's staying with me. We're going to have a discussion with the authorities.
All right. Well, with that disposition taken care of, I'll have to think a little bit about exactly how this is going to play out, but I'll discuss that with you offline, John, because I have a couple of ideas.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can do it whenever.
The immediate information that the police get out of this guy and that you're around here is that he was hired by the Latifundia, the ruling class of Sirdaraya, to bring this poet back home because her increasing fame and notoriety was starting to give people ideas. And there were people thinking, hey, maybe we can actually leave this world. And so they needed to bring her back home as a symbol of, no, you don't get away.
Uh,
So she could request political asylum, you're saying?
Well, that's up to her. Presumably, it's, Sirdaraya is over in another sector, so it's going to be at least a year or two, probably, before they can even send somebody back out here to try and pursue the job again.
Yeah.
And by then, Troitska could be anywhere. Somehow they got wind that she was on her way to Regina, and they thought that this was her chance, since they knew where she was going to be, that they could snatch her and bring her back home. And he's not sure exactly where the Latifundia got their information from, how they knew that she was coming here, because, of course, Roxor, you were the one who had originally arranged that as an excuse of getting Qazyna to come with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's take a look at those damage rules. So Qazyna's got damage.
A little bit, yeah.
6. And the 9 says on the whole, no. Right leg. Okay, so I rolled easy, so you're very badly banged up, and you've lost a lot of flesh and skin from your right leg.
Mhm.
But once you're in the hospital, they find it pretty easy to just go ahead and regenerate that tissue.
All right.
You'll have a few scars, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it seemed at first. So then, Jay,
You rolled 1D instead of 1D6. I think that just always gives you 1.
You're right. I did roll 1D, so 4.
Okay.
Okay, so Kevin, you
Yeah.
need to make a formidable. I got formidable on the severity instead. Formidable
Oof.
medic check. So 4D and medic and education medic.
Okay, so my right leg might actually not just be scarred.
Right. We'll see how
Okay.
Kevin does.
Oh wait, so it's all resting on education medic, just no modifier.
No modifier, just the formidable roll.
Oh well, you're not going to.
I've also got medic on a 15.
-4. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what that does.
I also have a 15 on medic if I can assist.
Yeah, go ahead and make it a difficult roll, and we'll apply your effect as a mod on his roll. Oh, perfect. So his +4 assisting canceled out your -4, and so Qazyna's leg will be fine. It'll take time to recover. All right, so now I need to roll. We'll roll for Jace. Did I already do this roll? I did not.
You did not. Yep.
Torso.
Jace.
Okay.
1d6. Okay, so that's an easy one. So you just had some cracked ribs.
Yeah.
And I don't think that there's any possible way that Dr. Kevin can fail that roll. Yeah, 15 on a 1d6. You'll be fine. Migrant, you are not in the medical facility and therefore not getting care.
Yeah.
Another 8, so more torso damage. Dr. Baronet Major Roxor. 4. Ooh. So that is also some pretty bad damage. You're actually being taken to the police station to be debriefed, interrogated, whatever.
Who?
You are.
Oh, yes.
Migrant.
Right. Because I need to talk with them as well. So, yes.
Mm-hmm. And as you're on your way, you actually collapse. And the next thing you know, you wake up in the medical facility. And I need Kevin to make first Roxor to make a difficult medic roll.
Okay, I collapsed on a 4?
You collapsed on a formidable, the damage severity.
Oh, I thought it was off of a roll of a 4.
Okay, so then Kevin, you can make your medic roll. It's again 4d6, formidable, but a +2.
Okay.
Crossing fingers.
Wait, +2?
+2.
Because of my assist roll.
It was formidable, right?
Yep.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, you had some internal bleeding as a result of the accident, and you felt okay.
Okay.
But the complications from this, eventually caused you to pass out, and they rushed you to the hospital, and where you got some treatment from both the doctors and from your comrade, and they managed to save you.
Sweet.
Although,
Does he wake up handcuffed to the bed?
No.
we're 10 minutes out, so actually, yes.
Oh, really?
In fact,
Be careful, Dave. Karma.
Mm-hmm.
in fact, all of you are under arrest. The police come in, and they said, "Okay, well, we're going to get to the bottom of this eventually, but you caused a terrible accident. People are hurt,
No.
yourselves among them,
No.
and so yeah, you're going to be spending the next bit of time in the clink." So they take you in, and you are behind bars,
Now they do, of course.
Okay.
and we will pick it up from there next time.
Except we know who actually caused this.
Yeah, Kevin.
Thanks for listening. This has been Hard Traveling Geeks, presented by Geek at Arms. As always, you can find more actual play experiences and episodes of the Geek at Arms podcast at geekatarms.com.